Alright everybody, and welcome back to another video. Playing some more Kha'Zix up against a Khazix in the jungle. And I have to say, man, this game, complete domination jungle diff on my part. As you saw by the intro, 1k isolation damage on the Ziggs and the Khazix. So right here, this is something that I really like to do on Kha'Zix, is put 2 points into my first ability when I get to the wolves, and it'll really help out your blue buff clear a little faster right here, and you pretty much make it just in time as the river scuttle spawns. So we pick up the blue buff, and as you can see, right on time as it spawns, as the Khazix does contest us. So right here, we're just trying to keep vision on it. We pop our sweepers, trying to keep vision on it, and we actually managed to win the smite war. As we get our third ability, we jump in, we get some good damage out on the Khazix, and we get some decent damage right here on the Ziggs. So I was pretty confident to just rotate over and contest the second scuttle here. Also guys, if you have been enjoying my content, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out, and I really do appreciate it. So right here, we did a bit of farming, a bit more farming, picked up the Krugs, and one thing I absolutely love doing, and very crucial to Kha'Zix really, is picking up the armor pen boots. Just the armor pen you can get, and also the attack damage early game. It's very, very crucial to playing Kha'Zix in the jungle. And right here, we get a gank off, and we manage to force Pike's flash. And sometimes, me personally, I'm happy sometimes if I manage to force a flash, like 1 or 2 flashes. As Ziggs makes his way over, and we get a good chunk of damage out on him, and we force this flash, which later on will be very crucial. So right here, we did some really good damage out on everybody. We tried to invade on the raptors right here, but we popped the lens right here, and we see Ziggs. So immediately remember, okay, he uses flash, we flash in, we use a third ability, and we managed to pick up the nice kill right here. Very, very nice kill for us in the early game. Really helps you snowball with Kha'Zix. So right here, we picked up Ziggs, and again, we're super strong. We're playing very confident because of the successful early game we had. So we reset, and right here, we pick up the red buff as the Rift Herald and the Dragon spawns. So again, I rotate over. As soon as I pick up the red buff, I notice, okay, Kha'Zix is on it. So I'm trying to play out of the vision, just trying to go for a steal, really. Kha'Zix comes, again, jump on him, get the nice, easy kill with the isolation. Again, like the boots, that's why the boots are super crucial. And right here, we focus Nasus. We see the Rift Herald super low. Again, pick up the Rift Herald, get the nice, easy double kill on Nasus. Just, once you get the boots, with Kha'Zix, you do some really good damage with your first ability with the isolation. And again, this is something that I love doing if you're snowballing in the early game. It's just pretty much, it's like momentum, right? We got 2 easy kills on Nasus and Kha'Zix right there. We pick up the Rift Herald. We have the momentum going for us, so we immediately just rotate over for the dragon. We managed to pick it up. We have our U-moves, and just like that, we also have our second ability, our evolved jump, which would be very, very crucial. I mean, at least for me, I prioritize is first ability, third ability, and then slow, the evolved spikes. So right here, we had a glimpse of Kha'Zix, right? He picked up the scuttle, so I'm just thinking to myself, okay, maybe he's at his grump. And he is, so we rotate over, and we manage to steal the grump from him again. Just playing our isolation, playing around our invisibility, we pick up the nice easy kill, and then a jump reset, we are out of there nice and easy. And pretty much from here, we're just snowballing. We're just trying to farm, trying to get our items as quick as we can. And right here, we do have our Serpent's Fang, so we just reset and we pick up our Serpent's Fang. And I actually did go for the Maul this game as well right here, as you'll see, mainly because they had Ziggs and Kha'Zix. Then right here, we see Ziggs show himself, just a glimpse, and I'm like, okay, he might be isolated, and just look at the damage. Just absolutely insane. And you'll see later on, man, like once, and I actually have been one-tricking Kha'Zix a lot as of lately. It's just I've been finding a lot of success with him, and I've been having a lot of fun with him also. He's a very fun champion to play, and look at this. Darius lands a hook, we jump in, boom, nice, easy kill. I could have probably gave it over to Darius, but I was just super strong. Like, I've just been taking the kills all game long, really. And the blue buff, enemy blue buff is up. So we just invade it, nice and easy. Pick it up super fast, and the Inferno Drake is spawning up as well, so we immediately rotate over for it. And something just to talk over the build a little bit, personally I actually don't go for the Dust Blade. I just think there's other items that you can go for that are much more valuable, especially in season 10, you know, when there's so many shields, so many healings. I pretty much just either go, you know, Maul, Mortal Reminder, or like Edge of Night and Black Cleaver. I kind of rotate between those items, and pretty much just depends on how my game is going. You know, if I'm going up against, as you can see this game, right, Gragas is AP, Ziggs is AP, I don't want to get one shot, so I'll pick up the Maul. And right here we just reset, we get the Maul, we pick up the red buff, and we're just kind of rotate, hovering around, trying to see if we can get the kills. And again, right here, look at this. Gragas is by himself. We're super strong. Just look how quick this is. 1, 2 seconds. Absolutely insane damage. Plus 100 on the first strike. I actually don't know how much I got this game, but if I remember correctly, it was somewhere between like almost 2K. And again, rotate to the mid. Look at this. Easy. We are legendary. Easy kill on Ziggs in the mid lane. Just that isolation is just broken, man. You know, I really like, I mean, personally, Kha'Zix is quite hard to play as well. I don't really see him being picked up that often. And right here, I picked a fight with the wrong person. I mean, I end up going for Nasus, and I'm like, nah, he's definitely not the enemy. I can one-shot. So we almost actually die right here. We pick up the enemy's red buff, and we just reset. I believe the next item I go for is the Edge of Night, just to make sure I don't get, you know, cooked, stunned by Gragas or anything, pretty much. You know, the Edge of Night is a very solid item. But again, if you don't want to go Edge of Night, if you're not an Edge of Night player, you can always go, you know, Mortal Reminder or Black Cleaver. At the end of the day, like at Kha'Zix, you're going to do damage. And look right here. Just Gragas just blindly walking in. Boom. I mean, 700 damage. Just like, he's gone. There's no way he could react to that. Right here, we try to get another kill on Ziggs, but we don't manage to, so we make our way out. That's just funny. He's like walking in. Oh, I can get this Jid. Boom. 700 damage. Easy. As we're just looking to farm. So pretty much this game, we got some montage players right here. Legendary on Pike. Jump reset. Get another kill. And right here, I just kind of was, you know, excited. Just hopped over to Jinx. She had a flash anyway, so I don't think we would have picked up the kill. But I think if I just aimed a little bit more to the front, probably could have got a triple kill, because we probably could have slowed her. As right here, we do have our Edge of Night, but the Baron is up, and pretty much 11-0 right now. Just like I said, complete domination, just jungle diff. So we reset, we pick up our red, we reset right here, we pick up the Edge of Night. And I think for the last item, as you can see, we go Black Cleaver. And I think also Black Cleaver, it could be a controversial item, but personally, I love it. I think it's a fantastic item, especially if they're going like bruisers, tanks. I think Black Cleaver, it's just an item that if you don't build it, then you kind of see the benefits of it, you know, like very similar to Edge of Night, right? Like Edge of Night is an item, you don't see its value until you don't build it. And then you're like, okay, this is where Edge of Night really could have helped me. Okay, this is where Black Cleaver could have helped me. And I think there's different situations. Like I could have went for Dustblade, but as I said, you know, I'm not a Dustblade player. I just don't like it. Ever since they made the changes, I'm just not a fan of it. I prefer, you know, Maul, or like I said, I prefer Mortal Reminder, Black Cleaver, or Maul. These are the items that I kind of would prefer over the Dustblade, where a lot of the top Kha'Zix players, they do go Dustblade still. So it's not a bad item. I think it just comes down to your preference as the player, and also your play style. Like how do you play Kha'Zix, you know, and how do you like the characters and the legends that you are playing against in the game. Because I guarantee, you know, my games are very different from like the top one Kha'Zix 100% or the challengers. And right here, look at this, 1,038 damage. And of course, I was feeling myself. I was like, oh, I can probably get a quadra kill here. Nope. I immediately just jump into my death. I'm like, ah, damn it. I was feeling myself a little bit too much, so I'm like, yeah, I need to get stasis. And right here, we're trying to basically just hunt down Pike, but Pike late game is super hard. I mean, his second ability, his movement speed, he used flash, and then right here he uses I think it's called Proto Belt right here. I mean, we pretty much couldn't catch him. There's no way. He is running Edge of Night as well, so our slow did not work on him. He's kind of like Kha'Zix as well in the late game. Very difficult to catch. Very sneaky character. Right here again, Ziggs. I mean, he just doesn't learn as Vigor rotates over, picks up a nice, easy kill. And like I said early game, man, just complete domination right now. We're 12-1, absolute jungle diff. As soon as we like pick up those early kills, there is no chance for the enemy team to make a comeback. You know, very easy. Easy game from the early game, man. It's right here, the Elder Drake spawns. And as soon as you get the Elder Drake, it's pretty much GG. You know, you get Elder Drake, you get Baron, you kind of slowly push in your waves, and the minions kind of just do the rest. So we pick up the Elder Drake, our stasis. We do have our stasis, so we kind of just rotate, pick that up for some safety. And we rotate over to the Baron. Pretty much after we get Baron, we managed to end the game nice and easy. So right here, full build now, and you'll see, man, just insane damage, man, on the isolation. So kind of just hovering around trying to see, okay, can we get some more you know, some more montage plays. But this Poro that Wildrift added in is super annoying, but it's a great thing they added to the game, but just super annoying. Because it's like all your chances of like sneaking into the enemy's base now is like limited, because you walk in and it gives vision everywhere, you know. It's and it spots wards as well. So I think just the red trinket also. So right here we're just kind of hovering around, and right here I kind of decide, okay, you know what, let's just go for Baron lane. I mean for Baron that would be much easier. So we pick up the blue buff pretty fast. I mean just 1k damage on everything really. And then right here, as soon as we pick up the Baron, this is where the fun begins, man. Just we pick up the Baron and team fight breaks down. You'll see just insane damage on the Gragas right here. So Gragas again just rotates over, Papa ultimate. Look at this, another 1000 damage, and the Elder Drake buff actually kills the Gragas. We get the jump reset, get the double kill on Ziggs. Again, the Elder Drake triple kill on Nasus, quadra kill on Pike. Just the Elder Drake is just broken, man. Like, I was actually very surprised as the enemy team FF, as we actually got the kill on Nasus, because I was like, I wasn't even aiming for Nasus. But just the power of the Elder Drake, man. Super broken late game, but insane Kha'Zix game. Just absolute domination in the jungle. Gragas did not stand a chance. Poor guy, man. Poor fellow. We got two 1k isolation damage as we are Diamond 3 right now, climbing slowly. You know, slowly climbing, I think just consistently, little by little, as we pick up the MVP. I believe we did something like 33 to 35k damage, I believe. Let's see. 35k damage to 16 is 34 to 8. Oh my god. Complete annihilation. I hope you all enjoyed. Peace.